Hey everybody out there, how's it going? This is Ryan. I'm here hanging out, trying to figure out what to say about this movie. Right now we're live. So if anybody wants to chat, man, go for it. Chat me up. Say hello. Say what's going on? How's it going? I just want to understand why they did this garbage of a movie. The first one was good, the second one was good, the third one was such a terrible movie. Everything about this movie is just freaking terrible. Anybody who likes this movie, you don't know movies, you don't know the franchise, you haven't watched from the beginning. You don't understand what everybody's thinking, or how it's going, or what's going. This this is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life, and they should never make another movie ever again. Ever again. Just, just don't make movies. This Halloween series is just so bad. Everything about this movie was bad. Like, you don't understand how bad this friggin' movie is. So if anybody's out there and anybody would like to jump in or talk or whatever, I just want to know one thing. Who the fuck wrote this fucking piece of shit motherfucking movie? Because this is bad. Jamie Lee Curtis could not act and save her life. The plot of the story was the worst thing I've ever imagined. The whole Michael Myers living in the ghetto in a storm drain for 4 years, killing homeless people, made no sense. Just made no friggin' sense. So we have this whole idea of Michael Myers rotting away in a friggin' storm drain. And some kid finds him with a flashlight. Like, oh, you're Michael Myers. And he's like, oh, fucking stupid. With a fucking child write this thing? This is the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. And I love the first two. Because it's like one 3 hour, 4 hour movie. The first one had a great little setup. The second one, even a better setup. And the third one's like, fuck you. And that's what they did. It was definitely a fuck you to us. Because we've been waiting for this cool trilogy. And they give it to us. And it's amazing. And they do it again. And you're like, this is awesome. I can't wait. Me and my wife have been waiting for this thing to come out forever. Ever. So when it came out, we sat down, we watched it. We're like, oh, this is going to be great because of this and this, because of the first two. And this was the biggest piece of fucking turd. Fuck. I mean, come on, people. Does Hollywood just not understand what people are talking about? I mean, this is just terrible. Yeah. Come on, let's get some people here. Let's see if anybody's got questions. Anybody wants to know anything about how bad this movie is? That's how bad this movie is. That movie is like a burp, fart, and a shit your pants at the same time piece of garbage. So if you like Halloween Ends, so this movie, Michael Myers identifies as a serial killer. That's basically what it is. He identifies as a serial killer. He's not a serial killer. He's just a creepy guy who lives in a storm drain who, once in a while, fantasizes about killing people. And he finds drunk homeless people and gets some other rich kid that, is richer than him because he lives in a drain to kill for him. That this kid is picked on because he killed a child by accident. Oh, The plot was stupid. Everything about it. And I'm hoping Jamie Lee Curtis sees this shit. Fuck you. You stole a series right from us, and that's not fair. And you can go suck a donkey dick. I will never watch any other movie that you do. I'm boycotting her. Because she did this. This is her plan. Her plan. That's it. Her plan. Because first two were great. And they're like, oh, let's make a third one. That everybody was expecting to be the part 3, the same timeline. Like, oh, couple seconds after. And it goes into this huge, cool Michael just tearing everybody apart. Okay, Jamie Lee Curtis at the end kills him. No big deal. That had been cool anyway. But this was like getting the town folk, put them in a shredder. That was really bad. Like, it was lame. It was lame and lame. First one, Michael Myers is a badass. Oh, he's a badass. Second one, he's another badass. The third one, he's a pussy. Jason wins. I can't wait for the Jason Voorhees movie. Because you know that's going to be way better. And if they did a trilogy for that, they wouldn't fuck it up like this shitty fucking movie. This is fucking terrible. Jamie Lee Curtis can go suck it. She destroyed a series. Whoever this director was that did it, would they hire some like transgender, flu, sensitive? I'm sorry. Because I identify as a transformer. Fuck. They destroyed a series. A goddamn series. Because they wanted Michael soft. Because he's a man. It's the man-hating thing. For some reason. So, this movie reflects on the man-hating. He's a serial killer. He's a demon. Partially demon. And see, this should have been really cool. This should have been like the really making the Michael Myers that everybody needed to see. The problem was Michael Myers had a penis. So whatever they got in their head, they destroyed Michael Myers. Because I thought they were going to do, would have been cool was, yes, they killed Michael Myers. They let the demon free. And then the demon comes back. Starts a whole new Halloween. Yeah, so he's more like a Jason. Not just a serial killer who's strong. It's... You know why people like Freddy? Because he's a badass. You know why people like Texas Chainsaw Massacre? He's a badass. You know why people like Jason? He's a badass. You know why people like Ash from Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Evil Dead, and All the Dead? Because he's a badass with shotgun and a chainsaw. You turn the character into a pussy. So this movie is definitely Michael Myers identifies as a serial killer, but he's not strong enough, and he's not mentally strong enough because he's not on his medication. So he has to basically hire a 16, 17-year-old kid to go kill him for him. That's the plot. That's how stupid this movie is. This movie is stupid. Why did they do this to us? Sometimes when they want to kill something, they want to kill it. Oh, you know, they could have went the route of they made a good movie and the soul demon that was from Halloween 3, because the Satanists were trying to find their killer to put the demon in. Alright, so the demon, goes into a woman's body. They could have still made a great movie and had it went to another chapter. Like, okay, it's Halloween night. And it's basically the same thing. Instead of a boy who's 10 years old or 5 years old is now a girl who did the same thing. And she goes into a mental hospital because she's. Could have done that. You could have still made a great movie and went that direction if you wanted to go women power. That's why we have the final girl. So they took the final girl away and gave us this junk garbage. No. Any movie she puts out, I will boycott. This was a disgrace to the movie chain. And I know a lot of people feel the way I do. Because when you are invested into this character since 1978, 77, it's been a very, very, very long ride with Michael Myers. Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I love the movie. I know a lot of people don't. Because there's no Michael Myers. But it's basically the story of Michael Myers. Number 4 was good. Number 5 was good. Number 6, the whole Coolio thing, the whole boarding school thing, I loved it. Great direction. Michael Myers was a badass. Then they do Halloween Kills, Ends, and blah, blah, blah. And that's 3 trilogy to kick off the Michael Myers. First 2, amazing, awesome movies. Third one was the biggest piece of fucking shit. That movie should be redone. Like, if she was smart, she should get with everybody. Instead of crying, oh, it's so sad to see this series end. You made the biggest piece of poop. Everybody in that movie was the biggest piece of poop. I mean, the best kill of that movie was the DJ when he took his tongue out. That was sad. Like, oh, we're going to run over a girl with a chain. But it wasn't really Michael. It was the kid pretending to be Michael. Then you see, oh, Michael stand up. Like, he made Michael Myers the biggest pussy. Biggest pussy. Terrible movie. Terrible review. I give this a negative 0.008 negative. Terrible. Worst movie. I mean, this is bad. This movie was just awful. Black Adam, great movie. I thought it was a great movie. And I'll go through movie lists that are awesome. But when a new movie comes out, I'm going to do a review. And I'm going to go honestly. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't identify as a transformer. I identify as myself. I'd rather give you an honest point of view. If I'm pissed off on a series because I care about a series, I'll let you know. Yes, I do swear. I don't care if I get monetized or whatever. Like, oh, you said bad words. Yeah, it's not meant for kids. Who cares? Oh, you're not going to make any money. I'm not doing this for money. I got pissed off. So there's a bunch of movies I can't wait. And I will be doing reviews. If I love the movie, I'll let you know. If I hate the movie, I'll let you know. But there's movies that I'm not going to watch because they're not for me. Like, I'll never do a musical because you don't want me to do that because I think all musicals suck. My show might computer. But yeah, cartoons I think are great, especially Justice League. I want to see Marvel movies, DC movies. I want to see a lot more horror movies. I'm waiting for the new Evil Dead. There's on my list of movies. Wakanda, I will never see. They didn't do that movie really well. They fucked that movie up. So on the movie list, let's see. Let's see what's out there. Alright. What do I need to watch? I'm waiting to see Smile because I think Smile should be pretty cool. Woman King can go suck and jerk it. Black Adam I thought was really, really good. Let's see what's in theaters right now. So, Black Adam, good movie. I'm waiting to see Avatar. Oh. They're re-showing the Lost Boys. I love that movie. Trick or Treat. Love that movie. There's so many bad movies that are just... Like, I'll never review Bros. It's just never going to happen. So, if you want honesty and you want me to tell you exactly what I think about certain movies... Top Gun, I thought was good. Bullet Train, I thought was good. Monsters, I haven't seen it yet. I'm kind of weary on it. But yeah, it's I look for upcoming and so frustrated with this piece of shit Halloween. Like, really bad. Let's see. What am I doing? Yeah, okay. Let me do upcoming horror movies. So I can tell you. What I'm going to see next. And what am I going to review next? X looks interesting. Hellraiser, the new one, I actually thought was really great. Prey, I should have done a video on Prey because Prey was amazing. I'd love to see like a really good remake of like Silent Night, Deadly Night, because I love that movie from the 80s. I want to see more Cthulhu stuff. I think the Dungeons and Dragons movie is going to suck it. I don't think it's going to be good. Let's see. Yeah, there's so many terrible movies I'm looking at right now. I just brought up on a list, and there's a lot of terrible stuff. That nobody's even giving me a thumbs up or anything. So enjoy, watch, play, subscribe, hit the button. This was just a terrible movie. Terrible review. Terrible movie. I'm not here to be anybody's friend. When it comes down to movies, we all have this same kind of theory is we want to be entertained, but also do not destroy what we've been building up movie after movie after movie after movie. Then you've decided you want to kind of destroy it and make it terrible. Like if you're a Hellraiser fan, Hellraiser 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're okay movies when they're on. I'll watch them. It's cool. Pinhead. It's just, but when they remade it, it was actually really good. Like, I was surprised. Okay, reversing the roles. Don't care. But there's certain things that you don't do is you don't change a role just because you change a role. In horror movies, it's actually called the final girl. And Hollywood, for some reason, wants to now do final girls for every movie. And it doesn't work. It works with sci-fi and horror. The women of sci-fi and horror are so strong, so amazing. People don't realize that every guy and girl who watches these movies loves the final girl. Give me the scream queens. And let screen queens be what they are. They're awesome. Oh, feminism. Stop. We're not going anywhere near the Crazies. Great movie. Pretty decent remake, The Crazies. But let Hollywood really make a movie wow us. So one thing you haven't done in a very, very, very long time was make us sit down and say, holy shit, this is a fucking turd. Anybody who saw this movie and every review I saw and everybody talking about it, It's the same point of view as me. Fuck you, Halloween. Fuck you. So on that note,